This is one of my favorite kayaking trips, and I would suggest you to try that too. On May 10th, the water level of the Tualatin River was so high that I practically launched my boat at the parking lot, and you can see the sign here as a reference. And by the end of June, the water level has returned back to its nominal summer level, and now I have to carry the boat and walk about 100 feet to the dock. And this section of the river is very suitable for the beginners. Further down the river, very often you may encounter lock jams, and I will be concerned if I were on an inflatable boat. This actually adds some more excitement to otherwise a very peaceful drifting down the Tualatin River. We start our journey from the Rood Bridge Park boat ramp and traveled about 5 miles south to Farmington boat launch. Depending on how fast you paddle, this trip should take between 2 to 2.5 hours to complete. There are only a few pieces of rocks at the Farmington paddle launch. Hope I will not miss it when I drift down the river. This was the very first time my friend was on a kayak, and I have him try my pontoon boat, which is very stable. This is my latest foldable boat, and you can find more information here. I paddled in my Gen 9 boat. If you want to learn how to build this boat, you can get information here also. But then I am adding something extra. I added the homemade electric motor and see how well it works on this boat. This is an excellent day for kayaking with the temperature at the low 70s. The current is lower than a few weeks ago, but then there are still many sunken branches and logs. I was not very careful and I got stuck a few times. Luckily, I have a Coral Plus boat, which can handle that minor abuse. I like this part of the Tualatin River, which is narrower, with trees and plants close to the banks of the river. The natural scenery is very beautiful. We encountered the first log jam. There was about 2 inches of water clearance above the log, and I have no problem to slide the boat above the log, because the draft of my foldable boat is only about 3 inches. However, it presented a bit of problem with my friend's pontoon boat, which doesn't turn easily, and it took him a few trials to get through that log jam. About an hour of paddling, we came across the second log jam. This was not as bad as the first one because there was a gap of about 3 feet for the boat to sneak through. However, the pontoon boat is 34 inches wide, and my friend, who is the first-time kayaker, was able to get through that narrow gap without much problem. This is my Gen 9 Plus foldable boat. It's very similar to ORU's Inlet. I believe it's faster than Inlet because the width of the boat is only 28 inches and the length of the waterline may be 2-3 inches longer than the Inlet. The current at a few sections of the river were very fast, and we did have a lot of fun there. I forgot to bring my sunblock, and I got sunburn on my legs. I used the electric motor and it worked. Occasionally, I need to use my paddle to steer the boat. I set the motor to run at 100 watts so that the power converter will not be overheated. I was getting close to the bridge, but yet I haven't seen the Farmington pedal launch. I'm afraid I might have missed the launch. And suddenly it showed up on my left hand side. I was so happy. Finally, we arrived. It was a fun trip, especially with a friend I haven't seen for 25 years. Later I check out the bottom of the Corpus boat and see if there are any major cuts. Yes, there are minor ones, but the water didn't leak into the channel, so it's okay. And I'm going to put a Gorilla Tape on top just to protect the surface for my next boating. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up or give me some feedback. Please subscribe so that you will not miss my next upload. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.